Welcome back to Sam Talks Nerdy. Hope you're happy, doing well, dominating life, just straight up crushing it. As you can see, no Blue Yeti today because it's over here to the side, but I'm not touching it for a while because I might need to get a one of those TRS cables or something like that. Anyways, so I finally watched Fallout Season 1 a month later. I want to watch it when it came out, but then I was watching, One Piece. I want to focus on that, so I thought, you know what? I'll wait until season 2 is getting close to coming out, and then I'll watch season 1 and then do a review then. Wrong! So yeah, this is my review. Positive, neutral, negative. Same deal as always. Let's go. But before I get into my positives, let me just do a quick disclaimer. My knowledge of Fallout is minimal. I know about the games. I recall when New Vegas and Fallout 4 came out, I actually think I had a Game Informer covering New Vegas. And my knowledge of in-universe stuff is about the same, minimal. I know about, power armor, desert rangers, ghouls, the in-universe comic characters like the Silver Shroud. There's actually a cool little audio play that was in Fallout 4, I think. And then the Vaults, which more on those in a little bit. And like I said, I'm not well versed in the Fallout universe, and this might not be a really beefy review, or I'm just gonna cover the basic stuff. My first positive has to go to the intrigue and the mystery of this season, because at first I wasn't really sure I was going to finish this show, more than a little bit, but just all the mystery about the Vaults, Vaults 31, 32, 33, the origin of the ghoul / Cooper, Lucy looking for her dad, everything going on with Maximus and Thaddeus, that kept me coming back episode after episode because I just wanted to see what happened. I wanted to find out things. And that also leads into my next positive, the characters. There was not one character I did not like in this season. I like Lucy. I absolutely loved the ghoul. He's probably my favorite character in the show. I loved Maximus, I loved Thaddeus, I loved Dogmeat, I loved all the Vault characters, and I want to keep up with all of them. There's not one character where I was like, oh, no, don't go to them, I don't care about their story. No. If we were with Lucy and the ghoul, I'd be like, okay, let's get back to Maximus and Thaddeus, because I want to see what they're up to, and what's going to happen next with those guys. And again, same with the Vault characters. I wanted to see what Norm was finding out about Vault 33, or with Vault 31 and 32. Needless to say, I will be back for season 2 because I want to know what happens next. I want to know what happens when they get to New Vegas. I want to know what happens when they find Lucy's dad. I am invested. This is also a pretty good cast. Walton Goggins, Leslie Uggams, Kyle MacLachlan, even Eric Estrada for an episode. Never really heard of Purnell or Aaron Moten before this, but I like them. They are really good actors, and especially loved watching Lucy's journey, or I guess her evolution from being a Vault dweller to becoming more accustomed to the wasteland. And also, I'm watching everything on the wasteland, and it makes me think of that old Vine where the guy's like, hey, you're in trouble, get on top of the fridge. And then the guy's like, this house is an effing nightmare. It made me think of that, to where I was just expecting Lucy just to scream, the wasteland is an effing nightmare. And also, I have to give props to everyone who played a ghoul, because that looked very demanding, because we had the ones that were, sane, and then we had the ones that were kind of lost and gone crazy, and then we had that one ghoul who was going between sane and crazy in a snap, which, that dude was amazing. And I guess for my last positive, I am curious about the world of Fallout. Do I want to live in the world of Fallout? No. I'd rather take my chances in the world of The Walking Dead or something like that. But I have to be curious a little more about the factions. Maybe the Brotherhood of Steel. Definitely the Vaults. The Vaults were not what I expected. I thought they were safe havens for survivors and not pretty much experiments. I'm gonna be looking to the Vaults, and I might see things I don't want to see. My neutrals, and I have one neutral, and that is the show was a bit much at times. Now when it came to the violence, that was kind of expected. Fallout is a pretty violent game. Also positive to the slow-mo parts when they, once the ghoul shoot, and then it's slow-mo and then blood splatter. But other than that, well, I guess there's just parts of the show that were a bit much, like that one Vault Dweller girl, the blonde one, that was getting a little bit raunchy with that one guy, and then her water breaks, and we see like her water, come out, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, was that really necessary? Because I mean, that girl is weird. She's creepy. And then also there's like the one, and I think the second episode with the puppies getting cremated. Like I had to fast forward through that. Like I'm sorry, I do not like seeing that in movies or TV shows. I do not like seeing dogs get killed. Like I can hardly keep a dry eye when I watch the first John Wick. And my negatives. Honestly, the comedy didn't land for me. I know there were some comedic moments, but they didn't hit with me. I don't know if that's because my mind's been corrupted by the MCU humor, which even then, like, I don't like during those either. Like, just, it didn't land with me. Not even like a, just straight face. I'll have to give this show a 9 out of 10. I mean, yeah, it has my gripes with it, but overall, really solid. Probably one of the more solid video game shows out there, and it has me really excited for when Prime eventually gets to the Mass Effect series, if they're still doing that, because, I mean, if they gave Fallout that much love and care, then I can tell that Mass Effect is going to be gangbusters. And also, if you want to see me do a video talking about, like, how I would do a Mass Effect series, let me know. Or I might just do a short, because it won't be that long. And that will be it for this episode of Sam Talks Nerdy. Thank you for watching or listening if you're listening to this VMA podcast. If you're listening to this VMA podcast, make sure to follow me on Apple Podcast or Google Podcast. And also make sure to leave me a 5-star rating and a good review where you can. If you're watching me on YouTube, do the usual stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay well, stay healthy. Don't cause the end of the world. Don't become a ghoul. And I will see you or talk to you next time. Peace out.